It was a cold, nebulous night in October when a comfortably conditioned vehicle, outfitted with all the necessities and luxuries of modern-day travel, approached a densely populated cornfield to see what awaited us. Across home of the car sat the annual Bloodview Haunted House opening, notoriously endearing for thrill-seekers amongst the general populace. It was certainly a timely event for a party as we ventured into its depths, given that it was almost Halloween. Our adventuring party hosted a few characters, but before we get into that, I'd like to mention what this essay is going to be mentioning. After all, isn't that what the prompt's all about, right? I personally believe in the importance of helping others. Who hasn't encountered a few scenarios where they'd appreciate a little bit of advice, or even perhaps just a simple smile from a passerby? It's always spoke to me that even despite the empathetic preaches an altogether sacrosanct virtue, we haven't seen enough empathy in our because everyday life. It's almost as if it exists more as an ideal, burdened by the everyday passage of reality than a goal, able to aspire to even in the most difficult circumstances. It's altogether evident to me that it takes a lot less effort to be generally nice to people, even despite all the generally tough times we could be going through. With that in mind, and knowing how much a simple smile can mean to you, why not do it? Anyway, back to the story. As our adventuring party sojourned to the entrance of the building, it seemed certainly evident to me that we needed a bit of background information. Alongside our family, excluding our two youngest congeners, existed a close acquaintance of ours. Let's call him John. Now, preparing for this epic endeavor, John seemed rather excited, especially compared to the forlorn glances of our family, mentally preparing themselves for the dangerous experience. However, once we arrived there, John seemed quite substantially unnerved, given the intimidating ambience that imposed itself on us. And it seemed to me, despite the money's worth we'd already paid for, that our acquaintance wanted to get out. Well, my father was quite traditionally opposed to the idea, considering that quite a bit had already been paid for the experience, but I dissented. After all, why would you want to stay when you knew your friend would be absolutely terrified by this experience? So eventually, our party decided to leave, given the conundrum which construed us. We eventually decided that the value of a human's happiness was worth much more than the already excessive admission fees that had awaited us. And in an overall manner, I think that's a positive outcome. Really, and given the generally dire gist of things, why wouldn't we want to help others? We managed to acquire a selection of milkshakes, and eventually, we drove our vehicle back on home. Of course, I can especially believe that everyone approved this decision. My father, for instance, was simmering the whole way home. Ultimately, though, I think that's an acceptable price to pay. Some people simply smile and likeness face, but at least you can make sure their reservations feel a bit less daunting for them. And at the end of all, you can at least make sure that those who need a smile receive one. Because any human connection eventually has much more value than even the hundreds of dollars you could have paid to make the connection disappear. I believe in the importance of helping others, even when it comes at your own expense, because eventually, these bonds will help both you and them in ways you could never imagined. Thank you.